Okay, let's dive in. Picture this. AI isn't just, writing emails or making pictures anymore. It's competing and actually winning at the absolute highest level of human thinking.
Yeah.
This week brought some truly monumental news. Google's Gemini and OpenAI's models, they officially hit gold medal performance at the International Mathematical Olympiad.
Mm-hmm. Which is huge.
It's not just a win, it's a first. A first for general-purpose AI. It feels like a massive leap towards, well, abstract thought and maybe even AGI.
Absolutely. And what makes this so profound isn't just getting the right answers. It's the how, the reasoning process itself.
Right.
The ability to, conceptualize, strategize, deduce, things that used to be just for the top human mathematicians.
Yeah.
It really hints at a fundamental shift in AI's cognitive abilities.
So deeper thinking.
Exactly. Paving the way for breakthroughs in, say, scientific discovery, areas that need genuine abstract problem solving. And yeah, when we say AGI, artificial general intelligence, we mean the truly autonomous human-level intelligence across lots of different tasks, not just one specific thing.
That's exactly why this is such a jaw-dropper, especially in a week that was already packed with AI news. So this deep dive, we're going to unpack this incredible pace. We're talking research breakthroughs, new tools, and their real-world impact. It's hitting pretty much every industry now.
Our goal today really is to give you a shortcut, help you get informed on the absolute cutting edge of AI, pulling out the most important bits, the surprising insights. We've gathered a whole stack of recent stuff, industry reports, policy discussions, you name it.
To give you that comprehensive but easy to grasp look at what's really going on.
Exactly.
So let's jump right into these capabilities because honestly, what we're seeing now goes way beyond what most people expected even a year ago.
Totally agree. And that mathematical Olympiad breakthrough, it's absolutely central. Both Google DeepMind's Gemini and the OpenAI models nabbed gold medals.
Gold medals?
Yeah, solving these incredibly complex problems with what experts are calling human-like reasoning. It's not just crunching numbers. It's abstract thought, sophisticated problem solving. It suggests a much deeper understanding.
It's just incredible. And okay, OpenAI's specific math AI isn't public yet, right? But GPT-5 is supposedly launching soon.
Right.
And that promises advanced multimodal interactions, meaning it can handle more than just text, maybe images, audio, text altogether.
Exactly. Understanding and generating across different formats. Though apparently not these specialized IMO math skills, specifically in GPT-5, but still a big leap. But look, it's not just about the Olympiad. We're seeing huge jumps in performance for large language models, LLMs, across the board.
Okay, like what?
Well, take Qwen 3. It's actually leapfrogged Kimi 2 and some key benchmarks. Better performance, but also more efficient.
More efficient, meaning?
Less computing power needed, basically. And they launched an instruction-following version that's state-of-the-art in logical reasoning and has a really long context length.
Okay, context length. That means it can remember more of the conversation, right?
Precisely. Can process much longer texts or conversations without getting lost. Super useful for complex tasks.
Yeah.
Then you have Kimi K2. They unveiled a massive 1 trillion parameter model.
1 trillion, wow.
Yeah, trained at a huge data set, and importantly, with open weights. That transparency is a big deal for research. Sets a new bar for scale and openness. And then there's Microsoft's 5.4 Mini Flash Reasoning.
Catchy name.
Yeah, but the key is Mini Flash. It's a compact model, but still capable of high-speed, advanced reasoning.
So powerful thinking in a smaller package.
Exactly, which could mean getting this kind of advanced AI running directly on, say, your phone or laptop, not just relying on the cloud.
Okay, so the raw intelligence is just skyrocketing. But it's not only about solving math problems or hitting benchmarks, is it? It feels like AI is moving from just reacting to us to actually doing things for us.
That's a perfect way to put it. Proactive agents. Look at Google Gemini, its new ability to actually call local businesses for you.
Wait, call them, like on the phone?
Yep. Using their duplex technology. Remember that? The AI voice assistant that sounds incredibly human.
Oh, yeah, that demo was unsettlingly good.
Right. So imagine it checking prices for you or store hours, availability. It's a bold step towards AI anticipating what you need and taking initiative, moving from passive tool to active helper.
That is a fascinating shift. And this proactivity, it's not just for practical stuff, right? It's hitting creative industries, too.
Oh, absolutely. A huge transformation happening in entertainment. Netflix, for example, they've already used fully AI-generated content.
Really? In what?
In their series, The Eat or Not, there was a building collapse sequence created apparently 10 times faster than doing it the traditional way.
10 times faster? That's Wow.
Yeah, it's not just efficiency savings. It opens up new creative possibilities, streamlines production, cuts costs, maybe boosts creativity.
And Netflix is going further. I saw something about a partnership.
That's right, with Runway AI. They're teaming up to enhance editing, visual effects. And Runway itself just opened up its Act 2 motion capture API.
API, so tools for developers.
Exactly, an application programming interface. It gives developers new ways to create immersive, AI-driven experiences, maybe for games or virtual reality.
Okay, so visual and interactive. What about audio?
Good question. Mistral just introduced Foxtrol. It's a set of open-source models. Get this. That can process up to 40 minutes of audio.
40 minutes.
Yeah. For really natural speech and text interaction. It's a new milestone for multimodal AI assistants. We're getting closer to genuinely natural conversations with AI that understand not just what you say, but how you say it.
It feels like all this innovation must need just staggering amounts of computer power.
You nailed it. That connects back to OpenAI's CEO, Sam Altman. His plan, activate over 1 million GPUs by the end of the year.
1 million GPUs, those are the graphics cards, essentially.
The high-powered ones needed for AI training and running these huge models, yes, 1 million. That number just dwarfs what competitors have talked about. It signals a historic scale-up in AI infrastructure, the sheer horsepower needed, especially if you're aiming for something like AGI.
It really puts the ambition into perspective. That's a massive undertaking.
Underpins everything we're discussing, really.
These leaps in capability are just, yeah, breathtaking. But maybe what hits closer to home for many of us is how quickly these powerful tools are actually becoming available to, well, everyone.
That's a huge theme right now, democratizing access.
Yeah.
U.com, for instance. They're offering top models like O3 Pro and Claude Opus 4 at what they call an unrivaled low monthly price.
So putting really powerful AI within reach for more people.
Exactly, breaking down those cost barriers. And if you're into AI art creation,
Yeah.
AMD and Stability AI have teamed up. Now you can generate really powerful AI art locally on laptops using NPUs.
NPUs, neural processing units, like specialized AI chips.
Yep, built into newer processors, so you don't need a super expensive high-end graphics card anymore. High-quality image making is becoming way more accessible, like having an AI art studio right on your own device.
That's a game changer. And it's not just commercial access, is it? I heard about some grants.
Yes. Cohere launched Catalyst Grants. They're providing free access to their AI models for projects tackling big global challenges. Climate change, health, things like that. It's a really positive step towards using AI for broader societal good.
That's great to hear. And for developers or even just regular users, seems like there's a flood of new tools coming out constantly.
Absolutely. Like HUD is a new tool making debugging code easier for programmers, kind of showing what the code is doing in real time. And LangChain released version 1.0, promising easier ways to build AI applications with better guides and integrations.
Making it simpler to actually build with AI.
Right. And NVIDIA.
Yeah.
They launched a leaderboard, the KV Cache Compression Leaderboard. Sounds technical, but basically it helps compare how efficient different models are. Drives innovation in making these big models run better.
Efficiency again. Seems critical.
It is.
Yeah.
We're also seeing enhanced capabilities like Upstage's Solar Pro 2 model, better reasoning, handles multiple languages, better at using other software tools, makes AI more versatile for complex workflows.
And what about just practical things, stuff people can use day to day?
Yeah, Replicate and Hugging Face are putting out useful resources, like guides for generating consistent characters from just one image useful for artists or designers. And there's a new model for creating SVG images, which are scalable graphics, just lowering the barriers to using AI in practical ways.
So with all these tools and better access, how much is AI actually being used right now? Is it still niche or is it really mainstream?
Oh, it's becoming deeply embedded. Look at ChatGPT alone, apparently processing over 2.5 billion prompts every single day worldwide.
2.5 billion daily.
Daily. With over 500 million weekly active users. That just shows you how deeply these AI tools are woven into education, work, everyday digital life now. It's like a digital companion for millions.
Wow. And specifically in education.
Becoming indispensable study partners for students. Personalized learning, tailored help, instant feedback. It's changing how students learn. And in healthcare.
Yeah. What's happening there?
Some amazing applications. There's an app called ArtX Food. Uses AI to analyze photos of meals for diabetics, gives personalized nutrition advice.
It's from a photo.
Yeah. And a new AI system from Heriot-Watt University. It can help diagnose skin cancer in remote areas with up to 85% accuracy. using affordable devices.
85%. That could literally save lives, especially where specialists aren't available.
Exactly. Extending access to critical diagnostics. And it's hitting traditional industries, too. WorldFish developed Smart Catch. It just won a UN prize. It empowers small-scale fishers using just mobile phone photos to document catches, get real-time data.
Helping them make better decisions on the spot.
Right. And Nokia launched smart AI apps to totally revamp how telecom networks are managed. Automation, optimization, big cost savings.
It really is touching almost everything, even social media platforms getting in on it.
Definitely. Elon Musk's XAI, their Grok 4 model, apparently caused a massive 325% jump in iOS revenue for X, the platform formerly known as Twitter.
325%, just from the AI.
It seems like it drove a lot of subscriptions. And they're planning to launch Baby Grok, a chatbot aimed at kids, supposedly with strong content filters and parental controls.
Interesting. So AI is everywhere. What about, like, totally new areas? Is it reshaping how we even interact with the economy?
That's a great point, and yes.
Yeah.
Look at OpenAI. They're reportedly developing e-commerce features right inside ChatGPT.
Shopping. Inside the chat.
Yeah. Imagine getting AI recommendations and then just buying the product directly within the chat interface. It completely blends advice and purchasing, turns almost any conversation into a potential shopping trip.
That could fundamentally change online retail.
Big time. But this pervasive presence, this power, it inevitably brings us to the other side of the coin, right? The double-edged sword.
The risks, the regulations, the big debates that are heating up.
Exactly. And the emerging threats are a huge concern. Cybercriminals, for example, are already using AI.
Ow.
They're using AI-powered cloaking services to hide malicious websites and domains. Makes phishing attacks, malware distribution much harder to detect.
So AI is making scams more sophisticated.
Unfortunately, yes. Even tools like Google Gemini are reportedly being abused by scammers to create more convincing phishing emails or messages, making it tougher for regular people to spot the fakes.
That's worrying. And what about the infrastructure itself, the foundations?
Also vulnerable. A serious flaw was just found in NVIDIA's container toolkit. It could potentially let malicious AI programs get unauthorized root access, basically full control on shared cloud systems.
Putting sensitive data at risk?
Big time. It's not just theoretical. It highlights this critical need for constant security updates and vigilance.
And then there's the whole data privacy issue. It feels like that's always simmering.
It is, and maybe boiling over now. Tech companies are, sometimes quietly, harvesting huge amounts of user data, social media posts, files you share to train their AI models, often without really clear consent.
Where's the line?
That's the question. Raises serious issues about data ownership, how it's used. We're seeing tools pop up like, "Has I been trained?" which lets artists check if their work was scraped for AI training. People are trying to get some visibility.
Beyond privacy, what about more? Existential risks. I saw something about biosecurity.
Yeah, that's deeply concerning. The Nuclear Threat Initiative put out a warning. They say AI integrating with genomics and biotech significantly increases biosecurity risks,
How so?
potentially making it easier to design engineered pathogens or even enabling bioterrorism. They're calling for much stronger international regulations to get ahead of this. Needs global cooperation. Fast.
Wow, that takes it to another level. And all this feeds into the societal impacts, the ethical questions we're grappling with.
Absolutely. Like the workforce transformation, employers everywhere are really pushing employees to learn and use AI tools.
Saying it's essential now.
Pretty much. Yeah. Warning that AI proficiency is becoming crucial for job security. The CEO of Perplexity even told Gen Z to basically ditch social media habits and focus on learning AI, predicting this huge divide between early adopters and those who get left behind.
That's intense pressure. But is there a downside to relying too much on AI? What about our own thinking?
That's a critical point. An MIT study raised exactly this concern. Over-reliance on tools like ChatGPT might erode critical thinking, problem-solving skills. They called it cognitive laziness.
Cognitive laziness. Makes sense.
Yeah, their recommendation. Balance AI, help with your own effort. Use it like a co-pilot, not an autopilot, to keep your own mental muscles sharp.
Good advice. What about emotional risks? Can we get too attached to these things?
Apparently, yes. AI wellness apps, those chatbot companions, there's a worry they could lead users to form really strong, maybe unhealthy attachments. Increases risks of emotional distress, dependency, if the AI changes or disappears.
And personal security risks, too. I saw a warning about those AI avatar apps.
Right. Authorities in Abu Dhabi caution that those fun apps that turn your photo into a cartoon, they can expose your biometric data,
Your face data.
Exactly. Which could then be used to fuel deepfakes or other identity-related risks, a hidden danger in a seemingly harmless trend.
And academic integrity is taking hits too.
Yeah, the NUSAI scandal was a big one. A research paper got withdrawn because it turned out the authors had embedded a hidden prompt into the text, basically telling the AI peer reviewers to only give positive feedback.
Curiously, they tried to game the peer review system with AI.
Yep. Spotlights huge integrity concerns about AI manipulation in research, and it shakes the trust in the whole scientific process.
All these risks. It naturally leads to big debates about how we govern this stuff, how we control it.
For sure. You have groups like MIRI advocating for government surveillance of AI data centers.
Watching the watchers.
Kind of. But obviously, that sparks massive privacy concerns, given the sheer amount of data flowing through those centers. Eric Schmidt, former Google CEO, even predicted states will start tracking AI chips, and that will need deterrence for AI risks, similar to how we handle nuclear arms.
Treating AI like a strategic weapon.
Potentially, yeah. Highlighting the geopolitical stakes. And there's this constant tension, open versus closed AI.
Right. People like Jack Dorsey pushing for open, permissionless AI development.
Exactly. Reflecting worries about a few big companies controlling everything. Meanwhile, you see countries like France emphasizing open source AI as crucial for their digital sovereignty, wanting to maintain national control.
So different approaches globally. Are we seeing concrete legal responses yet?
We are, slowly. The Kerala High Court in India just issued a really groundbreaking policy. They prohibited using AI tools for making actual legal judgments.
AI can't be the judge.
Nope. They cited privacy, trust concerns, and basically affirmed only human judges can make those final judicial decisions. Sets an important precedent about where human oversight is absolutely non-negotiable.
That is significant. Even in the commercial world, things seem murky, like with Adobe's Firefly.
Yeah. Adobe promotes its Firefly AI models as commercially safe because they trained it on licensed data. But now they're integrating third-party AI models.
Which weren't trained the same way.
Potentially not. And it's casting doubt, creating confusion about copyright guarantees. If you use an image generated via Adobe, are you truly safe from copyright claims? It's not totally clear anymore. Leaves creators in a bit of a legal fog.
And the practical dangers are real too. I heard about an investor losing data.
Yeah, a prominent tech investor apparently lost months of work because an AI coding assistant tool he was using accidentally deleted his entire production database.
Oh my God. Months of work. Gone.
Gone. Just underscores the very real risks. Even with safety checks, things can go badly wrong. Highlights the need for extreme caution, robust backups, careful implementation.
Absolutely. Switching gears slightly, but related the global AI race. It's still accelerating, right?
Definitely. China's Qwen AI Lab, for example, just got recognized as a frontier lab. It signals China's growing influence in next-gen AI research, and Zhipu, a major Chinese rival to OpenAI, is reportedly eyeing a big IPO. Shows massive investment and ambition.
And OpenAI isn't standing still either.
Not at all. They appointed Fidji Simo, a big name from Facebook Meta, to lead their applications division, clearly aiming for wider global reach. And they've partnered with the UK government to boost the UK's AI infrastructure and ecosystem. These international partnerships are becoming really key.
It feels like all these developments, the capabilities, the risks, the global race are also fundamentally changing something else. Digital marketing. We're heading towards this zero-click internet.
That's the term catching on, yeah.
Yeah.
AI is massively disrupting traditional SEO, search engine optimization.
How so?
Well, instead of typing a search, clicking a link, browsing a website, users are increasingly getting direct, summarized answers from conversational AI, like ChatGPT or Gemini.
So they never even visit the original website.
Often, no, or fewer clicks anyway, which means brands need totally new strategies for visibility. Their websites might just not get the traffic they used to.
That's a seismic shift for marketers. How do they adapt?
It's tricky. Startups are emerging, like Athena, founded by an ex-Google engineer, Andrew Yan. They're specifically helping brands optimize their information so it shows up well in AI-generated results. It's less about keywords for Google search, more about structuring data for AI understanding. Marketers have to rethink everything.
Optimize for the AI, not just the search engine.
Precisely. And look at Perplexity's new Comet browser. It's a prime example of this shift. It blends cutting-edge AI right into the browser.
How does that work?
It gives you summarized content from web pages, automates tasks, all in real time as you browse. It signals this bold move away from just search engines towards fully AI-integrated online experiences. The AI becomes your personal researcher, curating info directly for you.
So pulling all this together, What does this whirlwind of AI development actually mean for you listening right now? We've covered this incredible range: AI achieving human-level reasoning and math, transforming entertainment, healthcare, telecoms.
Yeah, but at the same time, these huge leaps bring really significant risks.
Mm,
They're forcing urgent debates about ethics, about control, about societal impact. AI isn't some sci-fi concept anymore. It's deeply woven into our daily lives. It's influencing how we work, learn, get information, buy things, everything.
right. So, given everything we've just unpacked in this deep dive, we've seen AI hit these unprecedented capabilities, adopted at lightning speed, but it also presents these really complex challenges: safety, control, even the impact on our own skills, which leads to the final thought. What specific steps can you take personally to stay engaged, to remain an active participant in this incredibly fast-moving landscape? How can you make sure you're harnessing AI's power effectively while also being mindful of and safeguarding against its potential pitfalls?